Hey everybody, Red Wire here. Happy New Year's. Haven't seen anybody in quite a while. I've been down getting repaired myself, but today I'm going to be bringing in this 2004, or should say working outside, this 2004 Chevy Silverado WT work truck. So this is one of my daily drivers. It's not the main one, but it's the one I use. And it's got a grinding in the rear brakes. So I'm going to try to show you today how to take those off and put in another set. So I've tried to fast forward, or should say jump to the next interesting part. I didn't show you the taking the tire off or any of that. So let's jump ahead right now and see what we can get into. Where I'm at right now, I jumped into the main meat and potatoes of it. Okay, so here we are. As promised, tires off, jacks under it, jack stand, tools, okay. And this is a 2004 Chevy Silverado. Been out in the snow a little bit. Have a grinding noise in the rear brakes. So follow along with me. I'm going to show you a little bit on what to take off, and I'm expecting this to be rather quick, but it's also good to know. So here we go. Okay, let's start off with how you take them off. So right here is the brake pad. You can kind of see down in there. I wouldn't say they're bad, but they are getting low on meat. Rotors don't look very good. I probably changed those maybe 10 years ago or something like that. But what I want to emphasize right now is to get them loose. You have this set up right here. This bolt in the back, which I'm going to try to point to it. This is a pin. This is a bolt. You got to take the bolt loose from this pin, and then when you take the bolt out, you're able to pull the entire housing out. And there's two bolts. Another one down there. They're kind of tight. But this here is a 13. This is an 18. I always take the 18 and I just put the open end right here and then smack the other one until it comes loose. Okay, now I actually had loosened it before I started the video, so that's why it came off. Sometimes they'll be tight, but that's the only way you're going to get this off. I get in here, take this off. Okay. Now I got to do the bottom one. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to sit you down. So I'm going to do the bottom one off camera and bring you back. Okay, with both bolts removed, you should be able to pry this out. And you want to pry it out. And pry bar works better. It's up in my shop. I don't want to go get it. Put your caliper up somewhere so it's not hanging on the hose. I was taught that years ago. The hoses are strong, but hey, why take chances? So now we're going to look at the brake pads. They're kind of stuck in here. Let's see if I can get them out. It should slide out. Use my pry wrench, and there it is. And as you can see, this pad really doesn't look that bad. Looks like it kind of gave up a little bit, but let's pull the other one. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down while I try to get the other side out. Bring you back. Okay, oh wow. So the brake pad is now off. I haven't even looked at the back, but I suspect it's okay. But what the problem is, are these little areas. It's poor design. These little areas right here are to, the brake pad slides back and forth in that, on these floaters. So what you're getting is the brake pad seized here, and as you pressed during your brakes and closed it, it would close, but then it wouldn't let go. So as a result, you wear out the inner pad. The inner pad actually overheats, cooks the rotor, does all kinds of good stuff, and then you end up with no brakes in the back. Luckily for us, the brakes in the back on this, I think it's like 60% rear brakes, maybe 80. I'm not sure what it is, don't remember from school, but that's what they were. And for the record, there is what is left of the pad. That is what was causing the grinding. All because this piece right here could not slide here. So hopefully I'm going to take this apart some more. I'll probably have to take this bracket off, take it in, clean the rust up on it. That's what's keeping it from sliding. It's got too much rust. So I'll either buy a new bracket or I'll clean this one up. I haven't decided which yet. What's going to help me decide that is how much the parts stores like those things. So bring you back here in just a minute. Okay, bringing y'all back now. Apologize for not showing you more, but I had to put these in brand new. I had to clean these pockets out. I took this whole bracket off, cleaned everything out so that the brake shoe will fit. Did the same thing down here on the bottom. Put Loctite on the mounting brackets for that, and I will caution you, if you take these bolts right here off, the ones that hold this bracket, make sure you put Loctite on them when you put them back together. If you do not do that, that is the only thing that holds that brake caliper on. And I hate to tell you this, but they do come loose, and it will make for a very bad day. I've known somebody that has done it. So right now I'm going to work on, can't do this one-handed, but work on putting my other brake shoe in the way it's supposed to be. And that's going to take a little bit of a trick because I got to get it in there. And then once I get it up in there, there it goes. I'll do the next step, which is I have to collapse this caliper. Okay, this caliper is sticking out. So what I do, a lot of people can disagree, I don't care. I put brake pad here, and then a big C-clamp here, and I squish that in there. So I'm gonna get that set up and pick you back up here in a second. Okay, here's my setup. Big C-clamp right into the piston with the brake shoe to block it. And what I'll do is I will slowly close that and keep pushing until that's all the way in. I'm trying to do it one-handed just so you can see. You can kind of see that moving. There it goes. There it goes. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing that until I get the caliper all the way back. Next thing is we need to put the caliper back over now that the piston's back in there. See that? So that ought to go right over the brake shoes. If not, you probably don't have it back far enough. Okay, not easy to do one-handed, folks. I'm sorry. All right. So, next thing is to get my bolts put in there, which they are right here. It's going to take two hands. I'll be back. Okay, that pretty much does this. I'll put the tire back on, put the lug nuts on, get the jack out from under it, and it should be good to go. Fair warning is anytime you work with brakes, I know I didn't open any lines or anything. All I did is push the fluid back in the piston. But if you do this, take your time, and before you drop this in gear and giddy up, go ahead and hit your brakes a few times. Wouldn't surprise me at all if it went to the floor the first time. Master cylinders don't like it when the brake fluid goes back that way. So that should be a wrap for this one. Stay tuned for more. A little bit of bonus footage. Torque wrench. Lug nuts. Torque wrench is currently set Hard to see that. Focus for about 105. I do this when I'm at home because I have time to do it right. So, there's one. And then I always like to go across, do the cross pattern. Very hard to do this one-handed. Two, and you get the idea. I'll do the rest on my own. But that's the bonus footage. If you're at home and can do it in your easy time, save yourself a lot of trouble, torque them. It'll definitely save these aluminum rims. Not so much on the steel, but you should torque those as well. All right, that's it. See ya.